We like to start out with a little piece of humor to start our day. So I'd like to ask Chris Heinold to come up and to give us the funny bone for today.
Mr. Professor? A billion here and a billion there, and pretty soon we're talking real money. There was a quote from Senator Dirksen from Illinois back in 1970. I spent spring break in Washington, D.C. a couple weeks ago, and it got me thinking a lot about what we're hearing about in the news. And lately we're not talking millions, we're not talking billions, we're talking trillions. And it got me thinking, how big is $1 trillion? So I did a little research, and you know, the English language just doesn't do a good job in really conveying the enormity of that number. So I think it's better if you think about it in terms of time. For example, if someone were to give you $1 trillion, and let's say we're in year one of the first millennium, and someone gave you $1 trillion and you could spend that at the rate of $1 million a day. 3 years later, you've spent about $1 billion, so you keep spending, right? Well, we're in the year 2009, and would you believe you still had 730 years to go to spend that first $1 trillion? Now, we all know, we hear a lot of news, or a lot of talk in the news about what's happening in Washington, and they've just passed a stimulus package that's going to amount to another $1 trillion, and that's on top of the $3.1 trillion that we have for our annual budget. Neither of which we have, but that's a different story. But the fact is that these numbers just get bounced around, and we don't really have an idea of what they really mean. So I thought about it. Here would be an easy solution to take care of all of our budgetary issues. What if Congress were to pass a law that said that any member of Congress or the president could spend as much money as he or she wanted for any purpose that they wanted, for any purpose that they needed, even if the treasury was empty, with one caveat. If they were required to simply count out loud each and every dollar that they wanted to spend. Simple as that. Do you realize that it would take them roughly 31,688 years to simply count out that $1 trillion at the rate of 1 bill per second if they counted out each and every dollar? So that's what I have as my solution to all of our economic woes. This message was.